this generation is so like, oh, you know, break a nigga pockets, blah, 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 where he at? Ah.
Here we go.
We ready.
Yo, what's good? What's poppin'? What it is, what it ain't, what it could be, what it should be, what it would be. It's Cam Newton and Son, Mr. Boogie to all. And we're here with another episode of Funky Friday. And listen, this one right here, this gonna be good for multiple reasons. Cause I'm trying not to, you know what I'm saying, fan out, you feel me? I'm trying to be respectful, you dig? But more or less, you know what I'm saying, I just want to kick shit. You know what I'm saying? I think we all can kick shit. I present to some and introduce to others, Miss Reginae Carter.
Hi.
Yeah.
How are you?
Man, listen, what am I complaining for?
Just trying to tell you.
You know what I'm saying? How you doing?
We healthy?
I swear.
I'm great.
Listen, I'm gonna give you the backstory. All right, so.
Tell me.
Behind it, y'all don't know, but I'm about to bring y'all up to speed. Behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying, I was asking, I said, yo, what you want to talk about? She said, I just started my YouTube, right? I was trying to give her some little pointers on YouTube, but I'm thinking in the back of my mind, I'm like, shit, who the fuck don't want to see your life? You know what I'm saying? You've been in this industry for your whole life.
It's my whole life.
You know what I'm saying? And it's so many questions that I can kind of go with, but more or less, it's like knowing what you know from your lens, not mine, yours. What would you kind of speak on as far as, you know, when people be like, oh man, I'm a fan of this person, but you really know these people. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Do you see a different side of each and every rapper or musician or artist?
Yeah, I feel like growing up, you know, your typical favorite rapper or singer is like my aunt or my uncle or, you know, like my little sister, big brother. So yeah, I see a different side, but just like my father is my father, but everybody already know. I'm his biggest fan. Mm-hmm. Like, I still get where fans come from. I still get where people admire people work and they just want to just take a picture, be around someone because it's like, damn, you lit. Like, you really do that? Like, what? I have so many aunties and uncles that I'm like, aunties, uncles, I'm like, dang, that's really my auntie? Yeah. That's really my uncle?
And you can call them like
and they've been knowing me since I was a kid, but it's still like you can't never stop whatever they do, and that's being successful and really breaking down grounds and making a name for themselves.
Right. Being who you are obviously there's perks to it. What's the downfall of being you?
The downfall, I would say everybody being in my business, but it's kind of like, say for instance, like the social media. And like we were talking about earlier, YouTube and everything, like you put out what you want people to see. That's one thing. If I post a picture, yeah, I want you to see that, but it's the digging into my business that is like, dang, you know, yeah, I did show you that, but I ain't tell you all. I ain't say this. You making up your own stories. Nah, it's like,
man, you know, nowadays we live in a society where they gotta peacemake. They gotta put puzzles together. Like, oh, if she's on the beach and he's on the beach, they tag.
That's what that is, and it's like, geez, like. That I will definitely say that, and just growing up and having everybody like put that stamp on me to everybody that I'm messing with, because I was younger growing up in the industry, or everybody that I'm around. Like for the longest growing up in school, it was so many teachers that didn't agree with everything my dad did probably. So they act a way to me or be rude to me or try to test me. So it's like.
And where did you grow up?
Atlanta.
No, you didn't. What high school you went to?
I went to North Atlanta.
Ah!
Yeah.
Well, now it's Sutton Middle. My son went there.
Oh, I know it's Sutton.
Yeah, but that shit crazy.
The one where they got where they moved to the building with 11 stories.
Oh, you with the new North Atlanta. You new. Oh, I thought you was the old.
I'm 23.
What?
Very wise. Stop playing with me.
No. I'm gonna put it like this. Cause honestly, I put you, and please don't take this the wrong way, but I put you in the same category as like a Kylie. You know what I'm saying? And we've seen you all our lives.
I'm not taking that bad at all.
And you look at it like, damn, like how old Kylie is, how old Reginae is, like these motherfuckers been on my damn. I've known of you for so long that it's like, I know you. You dig what I'm saying? It's just like you pop up or in some way, shape, form. Obviously, me being a big music fan and stating that shit, he is the best rapper like ever. Because there are so many different projects that I can kind of relate to. The No Ceilings when I was in JUCO. Then it was like when somebody really put me on motherfucking The Carter 2, and I was just like, oh shit. And then he made all the suffixes. And speaking of, let me just speak on music has changed. And I would love for artists not to wait as long to drop music and just drop mixtapes. You feel what I'm saying? And that motherfucker really, he went harder on motherfucking songs than they even did on their own song. It wasn't even like a remix. It was just like, bro, I'm gonna take your song. It's almost like I'm gonna take your girl, and then boom, I'm gonna have her do certain things that she ain't willing to do. Boom, and then it's gonna go boop, boop, boop. Yeah. His music catalog is ridiculous.
I literally just posted my dad today earlier, and it was a clip of him freestyling back in the day, and I'm like, bro, nobody. You just gotta give him his flowers sometimes. He's just that nigga, that dude. Like.
Yeah. And the way you feel about him, I will hope my daughters feel the same way about me.
I feel the same way about my mom.
You know what I'm saying? As well as the same thing. But you know what's crazy for me, it's like in my career, I feel so comfortable with speaking to people that this ain't like it's an interview. You know what I'm saying? I've been burnt so many times, and I was telling your manager, too, like, bro, I ain't got no ill will. I don't want no motherfucking clickbait. I don't want no motherfucking shit, no fucking viral moment, not on my behalf. You know what I'm saying? Where you say something or I say something and then you just be like, nah, fuck that. No, because I respect everybody who sits across from me because you're a human. You got to go back to somebody looks up to you, and you know what I'm saying? So many people in this day and time like, oh shit, I'm gonna get her ass or I'm gonna get his ass just to da-da-da-da. And it's like, but why though?
Right.
You feel me? Question comes with being in this industry, how has it tainted, or not tainted, but being around men, right? Mm-hmm. Has it changed your view about how men are?
Definitely. I've seen so many different men though, like, and I'm young, but I still seen so many different men, and they're just all different, but I always had like a soft spot for men because they're black men, I would say, because they go through so much, especially nowadays, because this generation is so like, oh, you know, break a nigga pockets, blah, 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 where he at? So the men are really getting it hard. I feel like even the younger dude, that like, even our gen, like the girls, like, if you ain't getting this from a guy or girl, you lame. You just know, like, what is going on? I'm 23 years old. I have my own house. I bought my own house at 21. No man helped me, not even my father. I got my own money, and I did that. Like, I just feel like my mom, and that's shout out to Toya. Yeah. She always taught me, like, don't depend on nobody. So I've always respected men. Yeah. To a, like, you know, a certain extent, but it go both ways.
But
I respect men.
Do you like the state of music from the female's perspective now?
That's another thing.
But just
Nobody
keep it a
really
buck.
saying anything.
Keep it a buck.
No, I am. Nobody's saying nothing for real.
No substance.
It's no substance. Like, it's really, I don't know. Like, I personally feel like the music is the same. It's not. Nicki switched it up. She did a couple years this way, a couple years that way. She's still dropping stuff that's like, dang, she kind of switched to that Nicki to that Nicki. Like, that's an artist. Like it's so many artists now. I'm not gonna say because the music has changed. So in this generation and what's going on, yeah, they killing it because this is what the world has accepted. But the music is not the same. Nobody's not really.
I just
talking.
recently interviewed Angie Stone, right? And a person who created a genre or is the prime reason why we have soul music. I would say like there's a very selected few that makes like timeless music. And let's use your father, for example, right? You put on a motherfucking, I'm just out here doing what I gotta do for me and you, and we eating. So chick, why the fuck? Like, that's soulful. It's rap, but it's dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-wee-dee-wee. Like, those are soulful songs that you could play anytime. A dude drop a album or a song now and it just be like, what are we? Okay, this is gonna be hot for the summer, but next year it's gonna be like,
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying?
It's only a few.
But, I got one. In the music industry, and I think this is very important for people to hear this, how many homeowners are there? Like, people who making real money that can just say, you know, I don't got no more. I'm buying this shit straight cash that's sustainable. Like, not just 1 year. Not they living in this in 1 year and then it's just like, oh shit, like what happened to you, bro? I thought you stayed in Buckhead. It's
not that many, right?
I'm asking you. I don't believe that I can name about 5 people that I believe that own their own home.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that stuff is a lot. So to be an artist, moving around so much and owning a home, I don't fault them for not doing it because it's a lot. But if you settle, say for instance, like if you're an older artist with kids and stuff like that, yeah, I get that. But if you moving around like one of these younger artists, no, we still young. Like.
But to that point, my point is this: it's like what you're portraying isn't really who you are. You may got a Urus, but how long you gonna be able to have that? You dig what I'm saying? If you've been in this industry long enough there's so many one-hit wonders, no sustained success that you here today and you going tomorrow. You pop in right now, but then all of a sudden it's just like, hey man, what? Damn, I used to love this track, da 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 da. And now it's like, what's up? So, you know, for me, I would say in this whole kind of mold of the industry, how have you been able to find love, to find happiness? And then with everything being so public too.
Yeah, that's another thing. I feel like there's really no love or no loyalty going around right now. You know, everybody's kind of like, mind you, there are people in this world that is in love and that can give that out. And I'm one of them. I'm a lover. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm not the type to have this one, that one, that one. Because, you know, I start falling in love with one, then wanting to talk to that one feeling like, oh, you already talking to somebody, so I got to keep one on my shoulder. But girls aren't like that. But whatever. What I was saying?
Love.
There's our generation, like going back to he got to give me this, he got to give me that.
everything is
materialistic.
yeah.
Everything is materialistic. Like me, I already seen all of that. So that's what I'm like. If you come around me, you cannot get me with the, oh, I bought you this Birkin, this, that. Yeah, I love that type of stuff, but I like real love and romance. That's like when my mom, like I've always seen my mom talk about, like, that's what you need. Like, that's real love. I watch movies. I'm a fairy tale lover.
What?
Because I don't need you to, like, come in and, like, pay a bill or do that. So I need you to
You
come
got to
in
come in on some
that
real
note.
alpha male, like be a man type shit. Be able to look my dad in his eye, be able to grace my mom with your presence, and it not being no funky shit.
Yeah.
Nah.
I'm a little alpha now. And that's
you
kind of like, yeah, it is good, but you know, I can be submissive to a certain extent, but it's like, I work on it. I have to work on it.
No. I say it like this. A man has to challenge you to be submissive. And it's like, if no man has ever cracked that Da Vinci Code where you want to be like, oh, baby, let me take your shoes off. Oh, baby, you know what I'm saying? Let me cook for you. Oh, baby, you know, I got that, da-da-da-da. Then that's that man fault. You feel me? I got to be very mindful of how I speak because it can come off as if I don't, but I love my queens so much. Black, white, green, blue, don't matter who you are, right? But right is right and wrong is wrong. It's a lot of fuck boys out here that is getting granted access. Money don't make you real. I done said that so many different times. But at the same time, as a man, you have to bring that side out of your partner. You dig what I'm saying? In a way that it's a bad analogy, but it's like training. You have to train your partner, right? If I want this, then you have to get to learn that. If you want this, if you give me like, baby, I really have an issue with you coming in at 11 p.m. or 3 a.m. every night. Like, if you can't take me, then boom. I got a rule now. If I can't take my girl or my kids, I can't go. Real talk. Because she can pull up at any given time and it ain't gonna be like, oh, hey, this Reginae, my girl. And it's like, wait, what? But then you have to know like how to court her, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of men too, I had this discussion with, you know what I'm saying, a guest before, and it was like, is chivalry dead? Like, chivalry's not dead, but a woman has to unlock that chamber for that man to open your door, right? To kind of greet you or walk you back to, you know what I'm saying, your door, or walk you outside, hold your hand, walk on the right side of the street. And a lot of men, we ain't being taught that because it's a lot of things, fuck these hoes, fuck these bitches, da-da-da-da, in our music. Yeah, real ass nigga give a fuck about, like, real ass nigga give a fuck about a nigga, like, blah, 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 blah. And then when you hear that, it's like, okay, what can I get out of him while I'm with him rather than let me build with him? I say this analogy, my mom put me on this. She was like, son, you know, the thing about this generation of love and the back in the day love, nowadays chicks are looking for any reason to leave. Back in the day, they was looking for every reason to stay. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker had kids, he was never home. It was just shit. That's my ain't shit dude. You dig what I'm saying? That's mine. You feel me? But that's just what it was. My question is, who would you say, and we talking about flowers, who would you say is the relationship of the culture right now? That you respect and you say, you know what? Boom, like they doing it. It looks like, from what I see.
So that's the thing that I was about to tell you. I've never really, because I am the behind the scenes of Hollywood. And, you know, people that are in the light and what goes on. Like, people live everyday life thing. Like, we are all human.
Right.
Like, we all go through the same things. It's just that I have a camera on me, so now you know me.
Right.
Or that person sings and they're a big star, so now you know them. So I've never really like looked at someone and been like, dang, I love that. Like,
Come on, Reginae.
No,
Come on now. You done seen something and you be like, okay, I like that.
I like that. Okay, who I like? You said who I admire. Who I like?
Yes. Who?
Beyonce and Jay-Z.
Right.
That's the okay. That's like, okay, they get money together. They're very quiet. They're like, you don't really, when they do put out their business, it's gonna make them money. Like, Beyonce, she put out that project saying, yeah, my husband cheated, but guess what?
I'm gonna make money.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a whole tour, do a whole show. Yeah. Beyonce and Jay-Z off the rip.
But for you, how do you build that in your partner? Like when you're dating and when you're taking somebody serious, it's almost like they know what they're getting themselves into. Granted, like you are who you are. You can't change that. You can't go back and, try to. Do you find it hard to say, babe, look, hey, this how we rocking right now, da 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 da. Let me help you, you help me. Woo. Is it hard to do that? Is it easy?
It's not hard for me. I like when someone comes around and we make money together. I put you on, you put me on, type stuff. I've never been the type to be like, oh, he gotta be like this to I've been in the limelight and my first boyfriend was like a regular dude. My first real relationship was Lucci and it was okay, that's public. I dated I don't know. I don't look at people and be like, oh, you gotta be on this or that. I look at your heart. I need you to come in with something that's dang, you show me different.
Are you in a relationship now? I'll say it again.
I don't. No.
Maybe that one it was buffering while it was, being downloaded. Mm-hmm. Do you want to speak on it?
I mean, okay.
We got to keep it funky. Now, we on Funky Friday, you dig? And we're going to have fun with it. You hear me? So it ain't like, shit, we can't just ask Siri.
Okay. So.
Hey, Siri. Who Reginae dating, goddamn? Shit.
Okay, so I am dating.
Okay.
Right? I wouldn't say I'm in a relationship.
Okay.
I am dating someone that I really enjoy spending time with. Mm-hmm. And we vibe, he's showing me different. He definitely came around and he's a gentleman. He's very, I ain't gonna go on too much, but
Them butterflies here. Them butterflies came.
Stop it.
No,
he's cool though. He's really chill and he's a friend. We have a friendship.
Right.
But we go on dates.
So tell me this, riddle me this. And just to protect him or whatever, I got a question. I ain't trying to disrespect him or what you got going on. Could you date somebody who make less money than you?
Yeah. Well.
Come on now. Come on. Think about it.
I don't count people's pockets.
But.
I will date someone who I see that's on their stuff. If I go out every time with you and you handle it, you don't look at me, you don't do that, cool. He got enough to make sure I'm good. If you bring me flowers and a bear and this and you spoil me once in a while, cool. He got enough of that. I don't count people's pockets oh, he gotta now. Level-wise.
Oh, my Lord. You just took that word out of my mouth.
I would say...
It's levels to the shit now.
It's levels to it. I would say, yeah. I would date, I wouldn't date, I'm probably, I don't know.
Because I put it like this. I give you this perfect example, right? And this is levels to it for the viewer. Hey, babe. What you doing? Let's say, give me a month. Any month.
Oh, November.
November. We in November right now, right? And I say, hey, babe, what you doing in January? Oh, I ain't doing too much now. Let's go on vacation. Right? That's contestant number one. Contestant number two says, shit, we in November. Hey, what the fuck you doing this weekend? You ain't doing shit? Pick a motherfucking place and we going. That's a flex. So you could be with a guy who has to plan and schedule, and then you can also be with a guy who, shit, I'm available for the next 2 days, and we're gonna go to fucking Cabo.
Yeah, see, I ain't never been with nobody that's probably been like, oh, in a month or in 2 months. Like, I've always been like, oh, you ready to go? Let's go.
Let's rock.
Yeah.
So it's intimidating in a girl of your status, and I always tell my partners or even, you know what I'm saying, my homegirls this, it's like, you are intimidating.
Everybody tells me that.
No, I'm gonna tell you why though. Because let's take me. We're gonna use both of us. First, when you go into a club, how many people can give you what you really want?
How many people give me what I really want? Mm-hmm.
Like when you look at
accommodation?
Like you in your section with your girls and y'all having a good time, sponsored by you and that motherfucker like, hey, shit, I just closed a deal, shit, this, turn it up. And then you looking around and be like, oh, he cute, but would you give him your number?
Oh, no.
Well, why though?
Just because I don't really give people my number, like... I'm different. I'm so different, y'all. Y'all gotta understand, like...
Speak on it, but why though?
I'm different. First of all, I'm slightly, like... Nowadays, it's a little crazy. I don't really... People be crazy. Like, people are crazy.
You got fans.
Yes. I don't trust people. Mm-hmm. So it's like, I would never give no random person... my number, like I gotta know something about you. Like, yeah, I probably give if in my world, somebody on
your level.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, like I see you around, I follow you. Yeah, right. But not just standing in a club, because you never know when that person get out the club, you don't know what he's doing or where he's going to.
Okay, so going back to why you are intimidating. Because that one almost came out too easy. A dude sees you and he initially thinks, oh, I gotta be on my shit with dealing with her. Like I gotta present her with this lifestyle, whether it is true or not. What she's accustomed to, I have to be able to keep that shit going. That's intimidating for a man. Now, flip it. I go into a club. How many women can give me what I want?
Anyone.
Hello. See what I'm saying? Random. Oh, girl, I follow you. Let me get you. I don't kid. Hey, man, get her. Like, people on this level, like, that's what it is. See what I'm saying? So it is intimidating approaching a solidified chick. Because dudes they have to have the confidence to say, listen, hey, how you doing? I know who you are. Matter of fact, you ain't got to tell me your name. I know your name. Where you do that? Matter of fact, can I get you a drink? Nah, fuck that. It ain't getting you a drink. Can I get you a bottle? Shit, you with your friends, so I gotta show up for your friends. Now I gotta have, man, let me get y'all a couple bottles. Matter of fact, fuck that. I'm just gonna send these motherfucking bottles over this motherfucker. See, everybody don't have that access. They don't have those capabilities. So it's intimidating for a man to approach you. And I always say it, it's like, bro, being a man is hard because a woman have all these, like, added amenities, that's not necessarily natural. And I ask you, what can a man have that's considered fake, that is acceptable?
Fake?
Could he have fake lashes? If a dude walked...
Oh, like, what can he have something fake that's acceptable?
So if you walked in here...
Oh, teeth.
Teeth.
You can have fake teeth.
Fake teeth.
Yeah.
What else?
Fake,
jewelry?
Oh, no. I don't know about that. Like, and it's not like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna leave you. I'm just be like what
he
you
gonna
want?
He gonna be on the chat. He gonna be on the chat. He gonna be, girl, let me find out that Jacoby got a fake rollie. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. Yo, like, it's hard being a dude out here. And it ain't just being a black dude.
But
it's
why
just
you have to have it fake? Just don't wear it. You don't have to do that.
Okay, so check this out. So, what else?
That's really all.
That's it. Now come on with it. Now, it's a chick that she can have a weave. That's fake. That's not true. That's not yours. You can have fake eyelashes. That's not yours. You can have makeup on. That face is beat, but it ain't yours. You can have fake titties. Shit, that ain't yours. You can have a fake ass. Shit, that ain't yours. And I recently just found out that you can get a surgery to sew it all back up and then make it feel new. So if a dude got all these amenities that he could do, like what if you knew a dude that'd be like, hey, listen, Reginae, shoot, I just went to go see Dr. Miami and he gave me 12 inches.
He gonna try to be with me?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'll just be, I don't know.
But you know he has some type of work done down there, up under the hood, that you be like, He gonna be on the chat too.
Yeah,
girl, tell me why. Tell me why this dude got fake abs, fake PP, fake booty cheeks, fake calf muscles. You see why it's so hard to be a dude?
It is hard.
And even, fake it. If you know a dude have Beijing, or if I walked in here and this shit won mine, right? I'm gonna be on the chat too, huh?
Fake hair, if, I mean, like, I wouldn't be like, oh my gosh. Well, I don't know.
You
Fake
would
hair.
be.
But why?
One day you meet the motherfucker, the same dude that said, girl, I'm gonna buy I'm gonna send some bottles over here. He got an afro. I'm gonna take you out on a date, right? Mm-hmm. That date is Tuesday. When he pull up on Tuesday, he got 12 inches of hair, 15 inches of dreadlocks in his head.
I might still go on a date with him.
You ain't got no choice. You gonna go on a date. But he's still gonna be in that chat. Girl, tell me why this dude.
I'm definitely gonna be in the chat.
Like.
Yeah. But I can say this, like, I don't like how, like, if a man is not too hard or if he's not too rah-rah, he has to be DL, he has to be this, when it's like, you know, like, not every man is like, oh, tough and did it. Like, they can dance, they can smile and laugh and joke around. That's what I don't like. I don't like that the world is so like serious
and sensitive.
And sensitive.
Right.
It's very like.
It's like you got to portray. It's like, especially rappers, right? You got to portray to be this gangster. Mm-hmm. And you really can get by with being, man, that's why I respect Drake for so much, because the motherfucker is just him. Call him what he want. The motherfucker from Toronto, he never shied away from saying he from the 6. And it's like, what are we doing? Like, this dude makes great music from different genres, and it's like, okay, it's approved by the culture. He ain't shied away from certain things, even when motherfucker called him out for having a ghostwriter, whatever, if that shit was true or not. Shit, Beyonce got it. Shit, a lot of these singers and songwriters, they got it too. But at the end of the day, what's the difference? You feel me? But it's tough being a man, appeasing to women like you. And I'm not saying it in a derogatory way. It just is. You know what I'm saying? What it is. Because, let me ask you this too. Have you ever approached a man?
Yes. But that's because I'm a Sagittarius. If I want it, I want it.
Oof. I felt that.
I go get it.
So you approached the man. You pulled up on him.
If I want to, like, that's what I'm saying. I'm different. But, like, I'm not like, oh, approaching that. But if I really like you, yeah, I will approach you. I don't have, like, we're grown here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I ask that question to women all the time. I have a cigar lounge that you should come to. Bring your people.
Okay, yeah.
It's grown and sexy.
Somebody was just saying that they was going to your lounge tonight.
It's a vibe.
They did my makeup.
It's a vibe. Big vibe. It's grown. It ain't no hookah smoking. Sorry.
That's okay.
You know. It's just it's the aesthetic. This ain't no boogie down Bronx, just like the Harlem Renaissance. Like you got to put that shit on. Motherfuckers can't walk in there with no Air Force Ones on. No, you got to put some hard bottoms on, sir. You dig what I'm saying? Right. But even with that, you know, a lot of women think that a man is supposed to approach them. And I'm like, I have an issue with that because how do you know he has that in him? And then somebody will be like, well, shit, if he ain't got that in him, then he ain't for me then. Boop. But like, no, hold on. Because this dudes that's out here, it don't matter how strong and how rah-rah and how gangster the motherfucker is, he still has issues. He still has insecurities. No matter what nobody says, you feel me? It don't matter if you this person or that person, you still look in the mirror sometimes like, damn, I need to get better with that. You feel me? So I have an issue when a woman doesn't or isn't willing to. It's not saying that I would never. It's just willing to. If you in Whole Foods, Publix, Winn-Dixie, Save Right, whatever, and you see somebody who catches your eye, and boom, it's like, hey, how you doing? That could just start up. If you giving the dude them signs, you know what I mean? Help a brother out. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't gonna have the, you know what I'm saying, the nuts to just say, you know what, I'ma just go. Because now most people want to respect people and say, because I know women who wear rings on their fingers. Like, it's so hard for a dude nowadays. Like, damn, y'all wearing fake engagement rings and like, what are we doing? Like, how am I supposed to know? How am I supposed to know that you were single? You got everything up. You got a private page. Damn, you got a damn ring on your finger. Hell, you got 10 on your car. I can't see a goddamn thing. Shit, you got a gate around your house. You know what I'm saying? It's just tough. So I believe, I come from the cloth, man, you better go out and get what you want because it's going to fly, it's going to go right past you and you just not even appreciate, you know what I'm saying, the whole thing. But yeah, I just wanted to put that bug on you. But before we leave, I have to speak on, you know, obviously the relationships that has been in the public. You know what I'm saying? How was just the Lucci experience?
Vashon, well, I call him Vashon, but we could say Lucci. Lucci was a great man, a great father. He is a great man. He is a great father. Yeah, like the relationship, you know, it taught me a lot and I don't regret anything. It made me who I am now today. Yeah. You know, I was dating him at a very young age. I was I'm still young, but I was like 19. So I was young. So
did everybody approve early on?
Who approved?
Yeah,
nobody really approved.
Because of what? Was it the age or was it just his lifestyle?
Age, kids, lifestyle.
What kids got to do with anything? I'm curious. I'm just asking.
Because I was 19 years old dating a man in my mom's, you know. I was 19 years old dating a man with 4 kids. Yeah, 4 kids. So it's like.
But you know that's looked down upon in this generation. But I just recently seen the movie Elvis, and his wife was 10 years younger than him. And 10 years, if he was 24, basic math says she was 14. You do that now? I don't give a damn who you is. Like, what are you doing with that woman? But I know so many people's grandparents that's all they know is their husband. That's all they know is their wife. Man, we got married at a young age and boom. But you can't tell me somebody right now who's, you know, in their 30s that's been married, you know what I'm saying, happily married or just married in general for multiple years and will have that longevity. Like, man, we've been together for 40 years. I don't think there's a millennial. Well, I can't say that because I don't want to speak on it. But it's tough.
It is tough.
It's tough. One of my favorite movies was Temptation by Tyler Perry. And the gist of the story was it was 2 small town people. They moved to Atlanta and the temptation just hit different from the woman's perspective as well as the male's perspective. And it's like, how do you know that this is your partner if that's all you know?
True.
You know what I'm saying? So another thing that just popped up, you being in the industry, could you share your partner?
Share like how?
I'm just, man, listen. Don't
Share like how?
I just felt it like you felt like I'm. Hold on.
I just want to know like how.
Pardon
like
me.
share a picture?
No, like other women. Man, look, Reginae, like, damn, like, I'm asking a question. We all know you've dated rappers.
Right.
The music that they put out
Right.
isn't just, baby, I just want to love you.
Right.
Like, it ain't that.
Right.
It's like, I got a Monday, a Tuesday, a Wednesday, and a Thursday, 2 on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Right.
And I got a main chick. Got a main chick and a mistress. A couple girlfriends, I'm so.
Nah, I'm not with it.
Why?
Because I'm enough.
Okay.
I'm enough.
Let's speak on it. Like I can reserve the right to ask. You see what I'm saying? But why though? Because every time I ask a question, a lot of people are always rubbed the wrong way because they like, Cam, do you believe in polygamy? No, I don't. But I still, just for the sake of conversation.
Yeah, okay.
What's your reason? Because your reason may be completely different than the viewer who sees this.
Okay, so basically, I don't like sharing anything. Mm-hmm. I've always wanted my own. I was the only child for so long. I don't even see myself laying in a bed or knowing my dude is getting out of my bed, going to someone else, or, oh my gosh, I can't fathom yeah, I'm too crazy for that, Kim. I'm gonna just tell you that. I can't do that.
Crazy.
That's crazy to me.
Okay. But for the person that sees this.
Don't let me find out. You said I dated a rapper, right? I feel like I'm thinking of it as a movie, or I don't know.
You're in denial, and you don't think.
I know it's happening.
Okay, but you
it's
just
like
don't
I'm thinking like, oh, it's before me, or until you give me a reason, and I'm like, damn, this what he doing,
Yeah.
you know?
And
that's why I don't really.
I'm not
on a rapper
saying
tip no more.
I'm not saying accept it. You
Yeah,
see what I'm saying? I'm by no means am I saying that. All I'm saying is, for the sake of conversation, what's your reason why you can't share your partner? Because I don't think that sex outside of your relationship is cheating if you and your partner has an understanding. And too many times.
Yeah, that's true.
Too many times, I think cheating to me is deceit, is lying, portraying something that, oh, baby, we together, baby, like, and then all of a sudden, you thinking it's just me and you. But behind the covers or behind the curtains, it's me, you, her, and her. See what I'm saying? And the issue that I have with men, obviously coming from my background, being in the athletic kind of field, it was dudes all the time. I done seen so many different doggone married single men. And I'm like, bro, like, what are we doing? So my vision is a little skewed to the degree of like, whatever. And it's also skewed too from the woman's perspective, because what I've seen, I was a guy, and I say was, right, that girls would cheat on with. So I knew what girls was capable of. Hold on real quick. I gotta talk. Hey, baby, how you doing? Stop. Yeah, oh, I'm out here with the girls, da-da-da-da. Yeah. I'm gonna be home in about an hour or so. Click.
That's certain females.
Yes.
Just like a certain, like, all men cheat in my.
Because your vision is, or your reality was what it is, and that's fair for you to say. And I will agree to disagree.
At one point in their life, I'm not gonna say all men are just cheaters, full blown, but I feel like, at one point all men have cheated.
You know what my issue is?
What?
There's not a transparency in relationships no more. Can your situation right now go through your phone?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Could you go through his phone?
I mean, we're dating, so like we're like cool, like we could go through each other's phone.
No. But I'm saying that not to say that I'm a person who goes through my partner's phone, but I can say me and her, we talk about it. My dialogue don't change. You feel me? Like if I'm around my niggas, if I'm around my partners, if I'm around my homeboys, and I'm talking like, dang, like she look good. You know what I'm saying? Shit, she look good. I say that around my woman. Hell, she'll probably say it too. Babe, look at her. Oof. Now that's a lot of synthetic motor oil with that, right? That guy, Lee Dr. Miami was busy, and you know what I mean? That's our love language. My thing is, especially to men, it's like, bro, how can you have this dialogue with your homeboys and they know you for one way, and then all of a sudden when you get around your woman, you're a different person. And it creates division, it creates like secrecy. And going back to the word, it creates deceit. Because your partner don't know this is how you really act. That motherfucker Tony, shit, I shot at 1942, gonna crank that motor up like a damn old school Cadillac. But then, even with you and your girlfriends, I tell my girl, I'm like, I want our relationship to be like your gay friend with benefits. Because every cute girl has that one gay friend that they just so open with, that it's just like, whatever. Am I gay? Hell no. Do I look down on gay people? Absolutely not. We're equal. We're all human beings, right? But it's like that level of comfort that, you know, certain people provide to other people. It's like, girl, I got you. Like, let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of men don't have that. And it's also the women's fault too, because they don't provide a safe space for them to keep it a buck. Because I use the analogy of cigarettes, right? If you're with a person or you're dating a person and you say, baby, I don't really like them cigarettes like that. He replies, man, I've been smoking cigarettes for 10 years. I'll try. And y'all been dating for 3 months. Do you think he gonna stop smoking cigarettes?
No.
Okay, let's change that and replace that with sex.
Okay.
Baby girl, I'm like, baby, I don't really like you, you know what I'm saying, being with all these women. I'm enough. But baby, I've been popping chicks for 10 years. Do you have the patience to stick around and be patient enough to go through that transition? You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of girls are in denial that all of a sudden he gets with me and then I'm gonna fix it just like that. It doesn't work like that.
Right.
It just doesn't. It's gonna take time. Just like those cigarettes, it's gonna take time. You're gonna have to be on the patch, the nicotine patch. I don't know what they got these days, but it's gonna, whatever. Baby, I don't like you smoking weed. All right, baby, I've been smoking weed since I was 11. I'm 42 now. You know what I'm saying? That's a long time to break that addiction.
Right.
And sex is an addiction that just can't be broke just off of a 4-month or 5-month relationship. And they're like, oh, girl, he for the streets, girl, he for everybody. It's giving thought to me. But girls can't cope with dudes, or some dudes can't even verbalize that. It's like, baby, look, it's hard. It's tough. Being as Kevin Samuel would say, being a high-valued man, when women just throw themselves at you, it's tough. But a lot of times, even my father has taught me that, bro, don't put yourself in that situation. But sometimes it just is there. It's available. And if anybody knows, you know. You know what I mean? So it's like, I always try to put people up on game to like say, like, from the man's perspective, like, bro, it's tough. Because not only do you have to, you know what I'm saying, look the part, be the part, and have your own shit, like, you got to be adequate enough to hold your own from the man's realm. You know what I mean? To make you feel protected in any situation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel that's why I feel like you should be friends or like, have a friend in someone before you date or like, so you guys can, like you say, you and your girl, y'all are like best friends first. Like, you told her to think of you as like a friend,
Yeah.
So, you get that, you build that friendship up, you be around each other, you see how that person acts, see what that person like, and that's when, like, I feel like it's the problem when you rush things and when you just like I know love is just so fast and you be feeling like, oh, da-da-da-da. But that's what I'm trying to do now. I'm trying to learn like just to, just vibe because I'm a lover. So I just want to just vibe. And I ain't even in my prime yet. So I'm definitely not thinking about kids or nothing like that right now. So I'm having fun.
As you should.
But I found someone that I can have fun with. And it's not on
Check
that's
in.
not da-da-da-da. It's like, oh, who you with? No, but we know.
Right. But even then too, it's like when you get to that point where whether it's the first date or it's the 300th date, and that 3-letter word ending in X comes into place, girls act different. Relationships act different. You know what I'm saying? It could go both ways. Like, I'm not just gonna sit up here and say, girl, all women act different after the sex. But it's like, you my boyfriend, huh? Like, shit, that shit mine. And it don't belong to nobody else. Y'all know how y'all do, right? But at the end of the day, that ain't no wrong thing, but it's just like, golly, like what happened to the person that we was able to kick shit, you know what I'm saying, pop shit, have fun, go out, you know what I'm saying, do all these type of things. Now all of a sudden that's in place, and it's just like, it changes things.
Because you have to understand, my security taught me this. Okay, you guys, men, you have an outie, right? Females, we have an innie. We feel things internally, everything, when that outie enters us. But you guys, you can stick that shit in anything. Yeah, it might feel a little something. Yeah, stick it out, put it in there. And not feel a damn thing. Still go back to that one person that you love because of a whole nother reason, not even because of sex, just because that one stick down with you. Or men have different reasons why they love that person, but still stick their shit and everything else, whatever. But
don't do that. You ain't got to throw that little subtle jab.
But yeah,
I get your point.
Yeah, you get it. So I feel like with females, we feel things, so we have to move differently, and we expect you. Which is, I wouldn't say it's cool to feel that, but you got to understand, this is us feeling this way. We're like, dang, this is how we feel, so we expect you to feel that same way because it was a connection that we made. That's how we feel. Like, dang, you want to go get another connection? I thought that shit was just...
But it's just surface level, though. And it's going back to even like using the analogy in the club, it's levels to certain shit. And I'll ask you is, have you ever had a soulmate? Do you believe in soulmates?
Yes, I believe in soulmates.
Right. And do you think you can have multiple soulmates?
Yes.
So.
I think you can.
Aha. So.
Oh. But still, like, not at the same time.
So you can't be in love with two people at one time?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, so. And I'm just playing devil's advocate.
You can't
be. And I hope I'm really, opening up some eyes to really see it in a different light, because all men, just because they have a relationship with another woman doesn't make them a bad man. You feel me? That just makes that baggage, as I would call it, right? Baggage comes in many different shapes, forms, and sizes, right? So to one dude, his baggage may be infidelity. Right? It's up to you to be able to say, okay, I can work with that. Another man's baggage may be insecurities. He don't have sex with other women, but he always on your bumper. Like, where you at? I thought you said you was gonna be here 45 minutes ago. You told me you was gonna be home at 5:15. It's 6:45 right now. Where you at? Right? Another man baggage may be trust issues. Another man baggage may be financial stability.
Okay, well, let's get this I forgot to go even deeper. The baggages that you have, I just want to know, like, when you come back to that one baggage, not even baggage, because she's supposed to be the queen, the one queen. With all of that garbage, are you wrapping the baggage up, or are you just like...
You just walking out the grocery store.
Are you just like, just throwing the trash right in there? Because it's called a pH balance.
Yes,
right.
That's a real thing.
And it's called even worse things.
STD.
Okay. So that's another thing why we kind of like, okay, listen, you mine. Because you're not about to go.
It's the neck for me.
Yeah, you're mine. Because even with, I just feel like, no, can't do it. Because would you feel okay if your girl go and have baggages, infidelity baggages, and all of this insecurity baggages, and sleep with other people?
Honestly, for me, yes, we can talk about it. But hear me out when I tell you. A lot of
men aren't like that.
No. I'm not even like that. I've grown to understand that love is not bondage. Love is not control. Love is not, like shackles. Love is free.
But why you have to be free to sleep with someone else?
No, but I'm not saying that.
Okay, so tell me.
Okay.
Explain a Taurus. You're a Taurus?
How you know?
Because they told me back then, and every Taurus I know, you're a Taurus. You are a Taurus.
I just like talking.
I know.
You feel me?
And I'm a Sagittarius. I love talking too. And
Are we compatible?
Yeah, my guy friend is a Taurus.
Oh, what day?
Oh,
I'm sorry.
March.
Don't worry about it. Moving right along. But to make the things right for me, I know it may come off like, man, Cam has an open relationship. I do not, right? I'm telling you that it's my job to just spark questions. It's my job to bring out a side of you that hasn't been kind of tapped in before. And as I go through my life, my experiences tells me that I want freedom, right? So my rule in anything from homeboys to business partners to, girlfriend to whatever, if that day comes where I get married, it's like you ask for permission first before you ask for forgiveness. See what I'm saying? If we're able to talk it out and you say, if she comes, like, true story, right? Not, it didn't happen, but I'm just saying, if she comes to me and she says, you know what, babe, like, I'm feeling weak. Like, you're not showing up in my life like I need you to show up in my life. Daquan, he's been a trusted ally, and I've been talking to him just about us, right? Number one, I feel like, okay, I feel a little betrayed because she's almost asking for forgiveness in that sense to talk to Daquan, right? Now, she says, babe, like, he hit my line. How do you feel with me talking to, I don't, shit, it is what it is. Go and talk to him. That's your friend, right? Yeah, boom. It ain't nothing else, right? No. Will it ever be something like, have y'all ever? Those are the kind of conversations that we have. So it's already out on the front end, because if I sit up here and I see, you with your girls, but I get an inkling that Daquan's out with y'all too, I already know what's up. Men do it all the time. They don't cover their ends, but it's at the same time, it's like, I want to create such a safe space in my relationship, even with my kids, that you can come and talk to Pops, Daddy about anything, and I'm not going to judge. You see what I'm saying? Because even though some would say young, some would say whatever, I'm like, bro, I done been through so much shit. I done said I would never so many times and find myself in that never situation. And I'm like, golly, how the fuck I get in here? I don't like it here. Let me get out. You know what I'm saying? But we still got to talk about it. And that's the worst of the worst type of scenarios of the situations. And I would want my partner to be able to come to me and say, hey, this is what's on my mind. And she comes to me full transparency, vulnerable, that she knows that I'm not going to judge her, right? Has it ever happened? Absolutely not. But I'm man enough to say, to give her that clearance that, babe, like, come on, like, let's talk. You know what I'm saying? Because she may have issues. She may have deep-rooted issues that it may take a person like myself to have an open mind to say, okay, you went through that? Damn. How many bodies you got? Damn. You did that too? Damn. Like, that's all things like girls are like, that's why I don't ever tell you shit, motherfucking DeBron, because you always judging me. But dudes do the same thing. Dudes want to always be able to come to their girl and be like, you know what, babe, like, shit, we went out last night. Boom. Did you get anybody's number? I did. Did you text her? I didn't. But at the same time, I just wanted to just see if I still have. It's just a game. You dig what I'm saying? And when you shut off your partner from being able to be free when it comes to you, speak freely, act freely, then it's creating a crevice for somebody else. You see what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
I do.
So on your journey of love, you feel me? I want you to be happy by all means, but I just don't ever want somebody to, penetrate your mind and make you feel like you got to do something or you got to fit this particular mold because that mold was fit for them and them only. Your situation may be completely different. That's why I go back and I say, like, deceit is cheating, not the act of sex. Because I don't know what you and your partner got going on. I really don't care. You don't know what me and my partner got going on, right? But at the end of the day, if it fits you and it suits you, then it is what it is. And shit, that's where a lot of us in this day and age, especially with social media, girl, it's giving upgrade for me. You can do way better than that. I'm saying, I just seen him out last night cuffing somebody else's ass and I wouldn't do it. Baby, I'm not talking to you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Right? So, before we get up out of here, let's talk about the fit. Let's talk about the fashion line.
Yes. So I have a fitness line.
Okay.
It's called I Fit In.
Mm-hmm.
My Instagram is I Fit In. But basically, I started this line because it's so much body shaming going on and just like, girls feeling like they got to get this done and do that, or if they do have it, they not, like whatever. So I just wanted to make this line where, you feel sexy and beautiful and confident,
right,
whatever color you are, size, shape. When you put it on, you feel confident. So we go from extra small to 2X and some 3X.
I like that.
So, yeah, I'm just trying to, make everybody just feel loved. I feel like in this world there's such a divide and so much hate and just negativity and like people feeling like they're not equal because they don't look like that or they don't dress like that or they don't have it. And the prices are very reasonable. So, I just want everybody to know, like, I understand. We all fit in.
We all do. And when this episode drop, I need everybody to, how will they be able to get it?
You go to Shop I Fit In. I'm about to drop my new restock. We're restocking some items because they're sold out and they loved it so much, so we're going to restock more. And then I'm dropping some new items. So that will be, by the time this drop, it should be out. But just go to I Fit In on Instagram and Shop I Fit In.
Yeah, I like it. I think so many times we get kind of in this mode that we got to look a certain type of way, have the ass, have the hair, have the this and have the that. And I was also having a conversation here recently that spoke to all superheroes was morphed off of the African-American body. Have you seen Incredibles?
Yeah.
The
But,
newest
like,
one.
Oh, no.
Well, Elastigirl, right? That's Mr. Incredible's wife, right? And let's just say she's curvy. And I don't know too many Caucasian women naturally that looks like that.
Right.
Not that I've seen. That's not to say that they're not built like that. I'm like, oh, that's somebody that's been eating collard greens and neck bones and macaroni and cheese and fried chicken. That ain't, you don't get that shit by eating no damn whatever the fuck, whatever. You feel me? But that alone should tell you that you are good enough. You know what I'm saying? Natural hair, there are men out there, I'm one of them, that still like natural shit. You know, Kendrick Lamar said, show me something real like the Afro on Richard Pryor, right? Like stretch marks. I like stretch marks. Like, you know, whether you got only a person who have seen life happen can appreciate stretch marks, C-sections, them battle scars. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
But that's the whole essence of beauty. And you're trying to cover up, you know what I'm saying, your biggest asset and just being real. I'm a big opponent of, man, be uniquely you. I don't want to look like nobody else. I don't want to dress like nobody else. I'm so comfortable with being me that we don't need no more motherfucking Cam Newtons. We don't need no more motherfucking Reginae Carters. We don't need no more motherfucking Kim Kardashians, Nicki Minaj's, and Rihanna's and shit. We need you, motherfucker.
Right.
Right? And we don't have a lot of people that's promoting it and highlighting it when it's done that way. Anything else I missed? Anything else you want to get off your chest?
You know, I just want to say I appreciate you. You were great.
Yeah.
You know, I did have one thing that I had to say.
Ooh.
I was going back. I just had one more thing. What was I about to say?
Take your time.
So,
like they say in the church, let them use you.
because you were in there, and I was gonna jump in and say, so this is how I think about it.
Okay.
I understand how you say the cheating and everything, whatever.
Hold on. What topic are we on? Because we jumped around so many different things.
I'm about to go back to the one where you said that you're supposed to tell your partner, like you tell your partner everything. Okay, so this is how I look at it. Like, even as far as like, let's take it back to your parents. Mm-hmm. I feel like growing up, your aunties might know a different side than like if you get dropped off, probably like your auntie might know a different side than your mom, or might know something. You might have that one auntie that you tell something to because you don't want your mom looking at you like that. Like, you're not supposed to tell people everything. You have everybody for a reason. Mm-hmm. That's how I look at it. Now, I do feel like you are supposed to be your friend to your lover. So yeah, like, you're supposed to be open and let your boyfriend cry on your shoulder. He's supposed to let you cry on his shoulder. Yeah. It shouldn't be no ego type or nothing in a relationship, a real relationship. Mm-hmm. But as far as like telling me like, oh, like, yeah, like I feel like certain things is for your homeboys. Like, or certain things is for your homegirls.
But I call bullshit on that.
How?
Because
you might not think that, but I don't know how your girlfriend is, mm-hmm. but I know how females are. Right. And like after a certain amount of time, like we gonna keep that in the back of our head, like, okay, yeah, all right. Like, mm-hmm. we might think that we cool, but we gonna always feel like, dang, like, he do that.
You wanna know why I tell her everything?
Why?
Because I wanna see a reaction. Because if I tell her something, like, baby, I just drank some Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid? I won't drink Kool-Aid no more. See what I'm saying? It's not the flex. It's not the flaunt, like, oh, this is what I'm doing.
You want to just test it out to see what it is.
I have to know. You know what I'm saying? I need to know my boundaries. And once you set those boundaries, once you train me to know, like, man, my girl ain't going for that. You know what I'm saying? You know what your partner gonna go for and what they not. It's like, bro, hey, y'all, hey, my man, bro, it's 1 a.m., bro. I gotta get back, bro.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
Have that.
I know. And you'll never know if you assume. You never know if you are not able to talk and speak on certain situations because you never got that reaction out of them. And then once that happens, it's like, what the fuck made you think that coming in at 4 a.m. was cool or acceptable? Hello, Jabbar? Like what? And then if Jabbar was smart, he won't come in at 4 in the morning. He'll come in at 3:59.
Yeah, if he was smart, he should have never did it. But I get it.
But come on, now. But it's
We
just
are all grown. Why are you coming in at 4?
But come on now,
You
we need to know.
let me cuss you out to tell you that.
It take one time, and after that happens, that one time, if he was smart, he wouldn't do it again. Because for me, it's not like pushing everything to the limit. It's like, baby, I want to get every emotion from you. I need to know when you mad. I need to know how you get mad. I need to know when you're happy. I need to know when you're inspired. I need to know when you're motivated. I need to know when you're down. You know what I'm saying? I need everything because a lot of people, once you what you don't undisclose certain situations, it's almost like you only know half of your partner. You know what I'm saying? Going back to your birthday, like, boop, you know the birthday, but at the end of the day, did y'all ever talk about something? You know what I mean? Or it's like, baby, I don't even really.
My memory is just like, it's like on the tip of my tongue. My memory just is
But
horrible.
I was just using that as an example, but that may have been something that y'all ain't harped on.
Yeah, we haven't.
Hello, my point.
And I don't think that I knew him when his birthday came. Yeah.
So that is a perfect example. So I'm always like, man, you don't even know if he may not even like his birthday. Today is actually my father's birthday. And today, like when I woke up at 5, worked out, and when I came back to change and get prepared for the day, he was there in a box truck. You know what I'm saying? Like he at that age now, oh, it's just another day. Cause you know what I mean? I'm just out here blessed and highly favored, right? That's my dad. Now, my girl or my children, they'll be like, it's my birthday, bow down, kiss the ring. Like, I ain't doing nothing. I ain't even lifting a finger. You know what I'm saying? And okay, cool. Like, I need to appease to that aesthetic for that day because I know you. You know what I'm saying? I would just hate to be in a situation where I invest so much in a person, my partner, my children, my family, and I don't know everything about them. Right. And that's just my thinking and theory about it. And that's my Cinderella shoe. That may not be your Cinderella shoe. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm so open to that. Thank you for bringing that up. Anything else?
I think we talked about it.
Say less. I really enjoyed it. And as we close this episode out, you feel me? Every guest does it. And we're going to start with this camera first. Then we're going to go to this camera, and then we're going to finish with that camera. We're going to start with one finger, one pinky, one thumb, one love. You dig? Yes, sirski. Yeah! It's a wrap. Boom.